It's going.
Okay.
Should I leave the audio off though because we talk?
Yeah. Probably. I'll have the audio of the video on, but you won't be able to hear it necessarily, but I don't think... Like, if there's something specific, I'll try to mention it, but...
Yeah, okay, because otherwise I'll leave it off.
Let's see. Can I highlight...
Sure if there's something I need to improve with communication or something, or if I wasn't speaking clearly.
Yeah, I'll try to...
I gotta know.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Alright, so let's go over this shit. Here's our first map.
That's from your point of view though, right?
Yeah, this will be from my point of view. I was thinking we can look at Alexa's too later if we want to see what like shit looks like from her point of view to see what we could do. Potentially.
Go for mine. That's the thing because I didn't record that.
Yeah, of course. If we do more stuff in the future and you want to stream, so we can look at
just for this, just for this it's easier.
Yeah.
You can just go to my channel and then watch the video there, even that point of view from for a specific encounter maybe.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Alright, I turn the sound way the fuck down, but...
Yeah, you gotta turn it down some, probably.
Does it look alright?
It looks alright.
Okay. I didn't know if restreaming. Actually, we won the game right before this when we were practicing, didn't we? So, because we were like, whoa, we're not champion again. What the fuck? Anyway,
oh yeah, it was that because he never got champion ever.
Anyway, so like our general strat here was we wanted to land outside the hot zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were getting, so in this tournament we were getting 5 points for a win, 1 point for a kill. So we wanted to land kind of hot, but not like in the middle of the shit, so that if you get no weapon, you're screwed, kind of deal.
Yeah, we wanted to reduce the RNG, so to say.
Yeah, so we decided to land Hydrodam here. Hot zone's at Repulsor, so general idea was go Hydrodam and then just head into Repulsor right away, get some quick kills, just pick up some loot early, go from there. We split a little. Grab loot phase bullshit.
Yeah, the splitting is something that I need to do as well.
Yeah.
I have been doing it more, but at this time I did not. I landed with Alexa.
Yeah. It really depends on how many people are coming to. But yeah, generally splitting at least to the next building over and shit is pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too. So it's a little bit of time that's kind of...
I grabbed an alternator and Peacekeeper right off the landing, and I got an armor, plus a couple meds, so I actually felt really good about just going in right away. So I just started pushing. I'm Wraith, so I can just use my ability to get out if I need to. And I was trying to just scout for some information here as you guys are getting ready to push in, basically. So
I think you said that even, that you're gonna do that.
Yep.
We picked up some loot as well. I don't remember what I had.
I climbed up on the roof here to try to get some info. And here I just called that there's one in the building because I heard footsteps. And then one straight across and pinged it. Make sure that you always ping people when you find people.
Did I do? I didn't know what to do apparently. I went left, right. Okay, I would climb.
Yeah, so I just called that I was going to push them. Of course I whiffed Peacekeeper shots, but... I knew this guy had like no life left, but... There, and you guys...
Damn, son.
You guys finished him off.
Some whiffing right there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Here, I'm just trying to find the third guy. I heard him like underneath me, but...
Wasn't he there on the left just now? Oh yeah, he was. Oh, it was that, okay.
You guys are fighting in smoke over here too. Since you're Bangalore, you're popping smokes everywhere, which is fine.
I'm not sure if this is my smoke even.
I don't think this one was, yeah.
Maybe one of them, I think I did drop one.
And then I ran into the caustic trap. I didn't see it until the last second, but...
Oh, it was this one, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, that was...
Her and I hard committed. And...
Yeah, maybe too hard a little bit, honestly.
Yeah.
Too risky. All that gas.
Because they were all down except for that one guy, that's why I pushed in, but then you were able to clean it up, thankfully, so... Nice smoke. Turning res. That's good.
Yeah, that worked out. I was a bit nervous in that situation. Like, oh my god, he brought it down.
Yeah,
He
you
didn't
do,
do.
but I mean, he was really low because her and I hard committed so much. Like we got him down far enough that it was literally like you with full armor versus fucking dude that had
Yeah,
nothing at
nothing.
that point. So
Yeah, would have been sad if we would have lost that.
that's one big thing. It depends on like who you play with. Whenever people compliment your playstyle or don't, like as long as you feel confident in your team to be able to finish up, like clean up the fights and shit, really not that big a deal. But like, if you have people that are just gonna sit back and not clean up your push, if you fuck it up, then you know.
Yeah, then you're not gonna
Because
get anywhere.
my aim is kind of average, maybe slightly above average, like when I'm playing well, but I don't
It's
always
just
fucking hit.
inconsistent. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly. I'm pretty inconsistent, but if I play with people that can like make up for that, it's fine. Which in this game is a very like high, like you can actually have that be a possibility in this game compared to other battle royales.
We are more forgiving, longer kill time.
I'm thinking more of the fact that like you hard commit and you end up going down, like you can get rezzed too,
True,
so
yeah.
it's not as big a deal. That's why I'm
Other
more
options.
confident in this game than I was in other games too. Because
Play more risky, more aggressive.
yeah, because even if I fuck it up, you can fix it. After that fight, we basically were just trying to clean up a little bit here and then go. Here, Christoph thought he spotted someone over there, so we were freaking out for a couple seconds trying to find this guy. But like, I watched this from Alexa's point of view too. She started going around checking the other buildings and crap just in case, which is good.
This was just
But
in my head though.
but yeah, this is just a bad call for you as far as like spotting. But
Yeah, it's the soft things.
that's when I was like, what, are you getting pressured already since we were just in our first game in a tournament?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't feel nervous, to be honest. Can't say.
And now I just pinged where I want to go next, just so everybody knows, while you guys are looting that other shit down there real quick. And I called out that this hadn't been looted, so just being communicative so everyone knows what the fuck's happening. R99, I feel pretty happy now.
Indeed.
My go-to setup is Carbine R99, which is what I'm running here. We looted for quite a bit this game early. I think we actually talked about it later too. We didn't feel very confident. We were like, we have to win this game now because we didn't find that many fights early. So
Yes, I remember that as well. It's a lot of ammo.
yeah,
Then again,
I
for the
pick up
setup.
a lot of ammo when I run this. Yeah, actually, I should be dropping that 31 stack right now. I think.
That might have been good, yeah. Maybe a thermite.
I also make sure to prioritize arc stars over other shit for throwables.
Yeah, of course.
I think arc star, then frags, then thermite. Thermite's only good in like certain situations, in my opinion, but like when
No,
someone's
that's
down in particular. There's another arc star that I'm like, god damn it, I don't. I took too long deciding what to do here, so I just dropped the single frag. I had double stack of my thermites, so I kept those instead of the single frag there.
You see, that sort of thing shouldn't have. You should always know kind
Yeah,
of what you're
exactly.
gonna do. And
Yep.
that takes time that shouldn't be taken for that.
Yep. Here we decided to take the balloon. We were just looking for more frags at this point. Is what we wanted to do. She needed an extended light, so I gave her the extra one off my carbine.
What I thought would be nice if we could put all three point of views together on one screen.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely.
I just thought that it would have been.
And if we do this kind of shit some more, that would be ideal.
That would be the ideal.
Or go through a fight from each point of view at least. Because like the looting stuff, after you kind of get the hang of looting shit, it's really doesn't need to be talked about that much, I think.
True, yeah, but that'd be other issues to see, like, I don't know, just decision making, general game sense.
Here we were just talking about how many kills we have, just trying to keep up with like what we're doing in the tournament and whatnot. So
No, it's total.
I think we get an engagement here very soon.
yeah.
I know you killed some people, but Jesus.
No, three.
I think
I'm just gonna
Taking
take.
balloon,
Yeah, I'm just
gold
gonna
down.
do the same.
yeah, we're talking about the balloon, taking the balloon. And I think she sees someone here, maybe? Or no, we're just going into Skulltown because Skulltown's busy, usually, so we just decided to go here and look for some people.
Should be people around.
I was a bit behind there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you were looting something?
I saw them ballooning here, but
Yeah, she said that she saw some people down here, so we're just kind of looking around trying to figure out where the hell.
heard footsteps below me.
I just landed.
Oh, maybe.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
scouting around. I have the sniper, so I'm scouting a bit. See if I see anything.
Literally no idea where these people are right now, so I'm just kind of like, whatever. Yep, I decided to drop an arc star for the med kit, even though I want to keep arc stars.
Oh, it's the chest. It's something.
I'm up on the bone, so I can look around.
I think spreading out the way we have is actually pretty good.
I didn't have
Yeah,
We're
I
not
think
like
so.
super far, but we have decent positioning. Like I went up high here, she went down left through the town. You were kind of
Yeah,
in the
some-
middle.
Yeah, I always try to do that. I always look. Okay, where you guys at? Okay, where could I be? So I have this setup going.
Yeah,
As good
as
as
long as you have
possible.
a different angle, but not, but that you're not far enough away. Like you want to be within like 5 seconds from being able to get to your team, give or take. I would
That's
say.
right, yeah, that's right. So I can also engage from
Except-
several sides, flank the enemies.
Yeah, I'd say an exception to that is like when you're playing with a Wraith, like, well, while you're playing with me playing Wraith, for example, you don't necessarily need to be able to get to me instantly. Because Wraith should be able to be self-sufficient to some extent due to her abilities.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we heard shots here, so we're just pinging where we think it is what happened, if I remember. Always run with guns holstered, by the way. You move way faster. And do the
That's
slide
correct.
jump too. Kind of gotta get the hang of slide jumping. It makes you move way faster as well.
Inside right here.
Here we heard them right inside here. She called footsteps in there.
Let's see, where did I go?
So you went right. She went left. That was good. I went right in through.
This guy's legendary. I'm on side. Robot.
Here, I downed one.
Nice.
So I was trying to peek shoot. There we just wiped that whole squad there.
I just cleaned that up.
Yeah, that was just super clean, easy fight. I took a little more damage than I needed to, potentially. I could have ducked behind cover earlier, but wasn't a big deal.
The second box. Fast heal. Take that shit. Yeah.
I think she got the fast heal backpack. I let her get it because she's the most aggressive on our team. I figured it's probably best for her.
I see.
I think whoever's the most aggressive on the team should generally have the fast heal backpack just because it's such a good item. And here
That's true.
we heard more people fighting like right outside.
They're fighting
Um,
squad.
So I climbed up top while you guys started fighting, like engaging that already. I wanted to
Took
put
me
a
bit
portal.
long to- yeah.
Wanted to get a portal down so we can get the hell out.
One above me.
Yeah. And there's one above me, so I started getting shotgunned. I actually saw him. See, she's hard committed now. Can I go back slightly?
Oh shit.
West. They res. On the other side.
Wait.
Right, forward?
No, I wanted to go back here. Okay, I went back too far, but it's because this VOD is so long. I'll have to chop them up later
Sniper.
to make it easier. But like when I go in, you'll see. I saw the guy up on the top, but I didn't recognize it in game because I wanted to start shooting at the guy down on the bottom right away because he was shooting her.
But I feel like it took me too long to heal my shields.
Yeah, you need to heal faster for sure,
Yeah,
or
that's the
pick up
situation.
armor from someone else that you killed.
Yeah, Maybe I was actually think I was doing that. I was looking for armor first, and then I wanted to heal. But it's kind of risky too.
Yeah, I took the legendaries, so I don't know if there's any better one. So here I called that I was gonna portal, but that's if I had any criticism about Alexa, she fucking tunnels super hard when she's engaging, which is fine, but she could have chilled for like half a second and I could have got the portal down, and she could have played like right here on this corner instead, maybe, you know?
Yeah, true.
You had a decent angle back there, I think. You had some cover. Looks like you were still by the building. You were right over here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I was flanking around.
You were like by the building still, kind of. So,
Yeah.
as I came over this though, hold on. All right.
Oh, there I was. I was already shooting, I think.
Yeah, I skipped the part that I wanted to. Can I slow? Yeah, here. I'm gonna turn the speed down to half speed while we watch the fight. That way I don't have to keep going forward and backward. Like I said, I'll clean up, I'll cut up videos and make this easier too to go back and forth. So she's ready to go now, right? Like, she starts pushing. We don't know the exact situation yet with these two teams fighting, but I wanted to get us a good portal exit that we can get out. So I climbed up here, but right here, see, I can see that guy right there, right?
Yeah.
I see him, but it didn't register for me right away that there's a dude right there. But she's already fighting. Well, she's already fighting someone over here. Well, right now I can't do anything because I'm in portal animation, right? I have to drop the portal before I can pull my gun out and do anything.
So I guess I could have dropped it earlier and then shoot this guy.
Potentially, yeah. I could have stayed up here and shot at him, but she's also getting shot and fighting someone right here down on the ground already. So, yeah, this guy right here, he slid over. So I just tried to turn and take him out first, but then this guy above me saw me come in and shot me, so I just bailed immediately.
Let's see.
I started looking directly at my portal first thing before I started healing in case he was going to follow, but he didn't. He started shooting her instead. Thankfully, yeah, she gets down here. You're in a decent spot because you can get behind cover right there if you need to.
Yeah, I took high ground immediately.
There you threw out a smoke to try to prevent them from gibbing her, I think, is what that was, which was good.
I think that's what was my thought process. If I did smoke there.
I decided to try to shield up real quick, only popped a couple so I can come back in and help. Digital threat. Oh yeah, you ulted too to try to prevent them from moving or anything.
Yes.
I thought he was maybe going to push me on the left, one of them. This is also two squads that were fighting too, so...
And here I committed, I think. I just went
in. You went in to... You thought that you had enough cover with smoke in order to pick her up, which is fine. Usually that's the case, but... Oh yeah, I fucked up this arc stuff. I threw it on the wall by accident because I fell off.
Yeah. But I managed to arrest her though. And then
I told her to crawl through the portal.
She went, yeah, but okay.
And we got her through the portal. So I saw two grenades there, and I just bailed immediately. You were hard committed again.
But I took some damage.
And then you went down, yeah. But she got back through the portal, so I was able to come back and res her. So the portal ended up coming in clutch here.
Indeed. It's very helpful. Probably would have lost right here.
Well, and in this situation, actually, the other two teams started fighting each other again.
Oh, there's a guy over there. You see that?
Yeah, yep. The other two teams started fighting each other again, and this fight just became this clusterfuck of the three of us just kind of doing whatever. That's why you got stuck in the middle of the two teams. It wasn't even the one team that downed you, it was like the other team.
Maybe I should have pieced out here, or maybe tried to at least, instead of trying to keep fighting, since you both were out of the fight, you know, and that was...
Yeah, but you're already hard committed in the middle. I don't know if there's anywhere you could go, just because the other team pinched from bunker. So this guy is just over there by the drop, with, like, he's using the drop as cover, but I got her up, she got rezzed. And then I'm trying to just kind of clean up whatever downs I can see over here too before the,
The Oxlade?
Yeah, I knew there's a guy here getting ready to fucking come in somewhere. That's why I had the arc star ready. I mean, obviously, it looks longer than it was because I'm in half speed, but
Right.
I knew
Yeah.
that she was taking care of this guy, so I didn't have to deal with that. And then I just decided to chuck the arc star at him to flush him out.
It was good. That worked as well, I think.
Yeah, and then he went out around that way. I don't know where this other guy was still. She goes out for the res, which should, like, that's pretty good because Lifeline can res way faster, so.
Yeah, it has the awesome shield.
There I finally got the kill from one of the people in that first engagement we were in. She got the fast res on you, and then she immediately starts pushing that guy that we saw go left, because she knows he's right over there somewhere still. And I just chuck a thermite over there too, just in case. You have good positioning for healing, so that's fine. I looked to the left to make sure that these other fucks still weren't here. And then I had to go get some shields, because I was out of shields, I think. Yeah. That's one thing too while looting that some people that are newer don't recognize is that it splits the loot. So weapons are at the top, and then attachments, and then or weapons and ammo at the top, and then gear, and then attachments, and then consumables. So if you just want something specific, like shield batteries or whatever, scroll all the way down instantly. Yep, don't think about any of the other shit.
Usually, if you have all the attachments and you are aware of that, you think about, hey, I got all my attachments, my gun are good to go, my guns are good to go, and you don't need anything else. But you do need meds usually because that's something you're going to keep using because you're going to keep fighting. Just scroll all the way down, ignore everything, unless they might be even a legendary or so. But other than that, if you're in pretty good shape, then something you don't have to focus on necessarily.
This Wraith is the one that was at the drop a few seconds ago, and she, Alexa pushed her. And then she was forced to make a decision to either leave her banners, her team's banners, for good, or come back and try to make a play to get the banners. So she came back. And then I saw her just duck into that building right as I came around that corner, just barely. So I knew she was in that building, and I pinged it. Hey, look, it's me on the banner.
Yeah.
But yeah, just throw a thermite in there so that I know that she can't run left without getting...
She might have been already past that, though. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure. And then we just clean this up. Some potato aiming. I mean, it looks potato in slow motion. It wasn't that bad. But...
It was that bad. Sorry, bro.
And then shield batteries. I'm gonna put it back on full speed now.
So I finally got my epic ammo.
Yeah, you did. With no
Actually, running this at the lowest speed is a good idea. You can even see the potato aim better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can see how to make improvements there even on the aim, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
no, I was just trying to grab some more arc stars and throwables real quick before we just continue. Always make sure you're like moving while looting too. I was pretty bad about that, but I've been trying to clean that up.
Yeah, you remember that's how I got my name.
Yep, Standy Life, indeed.
Standing around.
We knew that there was people in the bunker, or over that way still. And so we ping over here because we assume that they're coming around this way.
Do you need more shields? I can give you some.
Zero was I.
You're still back there looting, yeah.
So, per usual.
Yeah.
I was healing. I think I was healing.
Oh yeah, you're healing too. But you can move and heal, bro. You don't have to stand there on the body and heal.
Well, look, I am moving, but I didn't have a big energy cell. I think I might have even run out at this point.
Now you called that people were on you. You were getting shot, so I immediately just put a portal down and fucking turned around and just started sprinting towards you.
I did down two. One killed one guy immediately. Apparently, yeah, do it slow.
Yeah, here you pop the smoke.
Down
that's the thing too. So when you play, here's digital threat coming in fucking clutch.
Nice.
So one thing when you're playing Bangalore for sure, if you start getting shot, you just fucking pop a smoke directly on you and fucking turn, slide, sprint away. Like.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
Here I was just looking through the smoke with digital threat, and I found one guy over there, so I just started sprinting with my carbine.
The good thing is that I actually killed one, got the smoke down, then pieced out.
Yeah.
Get a better overview of the situation and what was going on.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. It was I think that was a solid fight for us.
Yeah,
Because we
sure.
had this portal to get out to if we needed to, portal to get back to where we want to be
Yeah, this is correct.
after the fact. You just have to heal up. Use a Phoenix kit here. I mean, I think that's fine depending on how many shield batteries you have and shit. It's
I had
arguable.
no shield batteries, that was my problem. I think I had no shields at all because I wasn't healing.
Yeah,
for
you
that.
actually right here. Yeah, see, I just dropped you a bunch of shields. So I was like,
yeah,
oh,
I
here you
remember
go.
that. Yeah, I remember I have like nothing in shields. So I took the Phoenix kit.
There's only 2 left. We got this shit.
And here now, there's only 2 other squads left. We see a drop coming in front of us. I think we go for that. Pretty much just always playing objectives, playing aggressively when we hear gunshots in this kind of environment.
Someone in the buildings.
Here I pinged that I heard someone in the building.
I remember this.
We're on top.
Is this when I thought I was crazy? Oh no, yeah. Dude's just chilling in the corner.
One's down.
That is so dumb.
Yeah, here we need to spread out more. Like, we were all stacked in this little thing, which is okay, but one of us could have climbed up top and hit them from above, so...
Yeah, that's true.
we could have had different angles from that, but I mean, it still worked out.
I have a like you.
And I think we start getting grenaded and pushed here immediately.
Yes, something happened.
Wait, hold on, I want to look at that again, because there's a guy below us.
Oh, right there.
One's
I
down.
see.
Let's see.
So come in here, fight them.
Yeah, that dude just chilling there in that corner. I was like, what the hell? Notice how I was just grabbing shields and shit because I'm confident in your guys' ability to clean up that one guy. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that would have been. That's fine then. Yeah.
It depends. You have to have like confidence in your teammates. So
I mean, if you
Just something
see
to point out.
our HP as well, then you know. Okay.
yeah, I knew you
Also
guys were
matters.
fine.
If we both were like super low, got nothing, no shields, no life.
At that point, I knew that guy had to be like a god in order to kill both of you. So, all right, here I'm gonna look down over this edge. Yeah, I just saw that arc star or something go up. I just didn't notice it. Honestly, it just zipped past my screen. You could tell it for a quick second. There's a guy on the right too that I didn't even see.
Yeah, by the boxes and down below there.
Yep, just briefly
This
fucking.
guy's as well. Damn.
Yeah. Here I just try to arc star both sides, so this guy's kind of fucked no matter which way he goes. He happens to get out on the left.
Yeah, that's good. Did you get hit? Yeah, I think it didn't get hit though.
No, he didn't. Here I was trying to arc star again and cover as much ground as possible to make sure that he got hit. And he had to use. I forced his Wraith ability there.
How many arc stars did you have?
I had a lot. Yeah, I just slid into an arc star there too because I tried to push super hard, but
In your own?
yeah,
Sadness.
I was trying to catch him to make sure that he couldn't go away when I saw he used his Wraith ability, but you guys just clean up this fight. This is she has a good triple kill here, like clip.
That's the shotgun.
Yeah, she had a sick triple kill clip on her stream, so she basically just soloed that fight at that point because we pressured them enough that, you know, they didn't have anything to do about it, but yeah, so that was our first game. I think it was pretty solid for the most part. There were a couple things movement-wise and shit, like that one fight in the middle where she was super fucking aggressive and went down. She could have actually gotten out through my portal a little bit earlier, I think. Our positioning was kind of bad a couple times. The looting needs to be cleaned up some. I've actually improved looting since then too, I think, personally. I know you have, because you don't stand around and loot as much.
Yeah. It's also about what you know, if you know what you want, what you need, and what your priorities are.
Yeah.
Up there.
So yeah, that was the first game. You wanna go over the second game too, real quick, or
Sure.
while we're here? Because we just blasted these 2 games out, and since these are both kind of wins, and it shows us doing pretty well for the most part, I figure might as well cover them at the same time. And then maybe tomorrow.
Better learn from bad games.
Yeah, of course, we're gonna learn more from bad games. But that's what I'm saying, like tomorrow or something, we can go over some of our bad games.
Indeed.
But yeah. Let's see. I'm not gonna fast forward this. We're gonna have the drop here in a second. Also, she is a Wraith main, so she was kind of playing other characters for the first time. But yeah, we're bitching about our not getting champion yet again here.
Yeah.
Alright, so same thing. So hot zone right here, we decide to go somewhere close, not directly on the hot zone. So I called slums because I was jump master this time. Someone pinged over here, but I decided to go slums instead. That way it's more controlled. If we jumped over here, we could have got pushed on from like 5 different angles, right? We could have got pushed on from bunker, from airbase, from Skull Town, anything. Whereas on slums, the only people that could push on us are from either pit or the hot zone at the place right below us that we want to go to. So basically the idea was no one dropped with us here, so we just wanted to clean up loot real fast, get as much as we can, and then just push. I don't know how do you do beginning of games? I usually just kind of pick up literally everything.
That's what I do as well. I do it the same way. Just get everything quickly as possible. See what I got. Think about it not too much right at the beginning, since I don't know, people could be around. I don't care what it is, what I get, Mozambique, even so, don't care.
Yeah,
anything.
that's what I do. And then like when I have a gun or two that I kind of am more here, I replace Mozambique with a pistol because pistol's better than that shit. For example,
if I also notice where there's no one around us, then I take it a bit slow, you know.
Yeah, like now here, I take the time to check my inventory because I wanted a grenade, right?
I just usually drop everything that I know I'm not gonna need.
Yep. That's why I love the inventory system. You can see I literally just dropped all the shit that was red to me right there because I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, since sniper scopes. But I mean, it's good that you picked up the sniper scope, let's say, because you might have found the sniper right after that, maybe, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Then again, in this close encounter area here, it might have not been that useful, but who knows.
Well, also in that situation, I would be carrying it just in case my teammate got a sniper and they were actually planning on using it.
Exactly.
But I know none of us have been using that playstyle that much either, so I didn't even really...
Used to get the scout occasionally, but other than that...
Yeah. And now at this point, this is when we need to like be communicating. Like you need to start communicating with your team, being like, okay, so like I'm running a devotion, right? So energy ammo is kind of scarce. So I want to be like, okay, if you guys find any energy ammo, let me know, kind of thing.
We have been doing that, I think, what we running.
Yeah, we have. But I'm just saying in general for like if people don't know.
Right. I'm not listening to the audio, you know. Not sure what you're saying right there and then.
I keep a stack I kept light ammo on me because I normally run light guns when possible, so I just kept that ammo, by the way. That's why I have that there.
You didn't thank me. I don't appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I thanked you in my mind. So here I split from her. She was going down through the tunnel thing, and I said that I would scout ahead real quick just to make sure before we all pushed through. Because again, I'm Wraith, I can get the fuck away. So, and I didn't notice anything at all, so I just being like, okay. You guys were fucking around with Phoenix kits and stuff over there too, trying to make room or something, so.
It's blue helmet up there.
Yeah, she said that she saw people and started pushing, so. And I heard a guy to my left, so I pinged the left. But you guys are already like in this fight deep and cleaning it up. I'm still looking for the guy on my left because I heard someone on my left, but I think it was up here above. I'm pretty sure this guy that you guys killed was the guy that I heard, and he just ran through this part on the left over here, right? Like this tunnel.
Yeah. But did we still have 2 here or 3?
Yeah, there's only 2. There's only 2 left, I guess, so. And now is when I'm trying to like get my inventory a little bit more situated. So I try to keep one stack of each med type, like one stack of syringes, one stack of shield cells, and then batteries and med kits if I find them. And then at least like 2 to 3 stacks of ammo, depending on what type of weapons I'm using. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And then that's it. The rest of my inventory gets filled up by throwables, generally.
I think that's a good balance.
I saw arc stars there, but I didn't want to. We were already in go mode, so I just didn't take the time to stop and grab them. Here we decided to go through these buildings just to see if anyone was here, and see if it was looted. Then just do a quick run through. I was trying to decide there if I wanted to make the swap to the scout or not, but I decided to keep it ahead.
There's a lot of light here. If someone needs.
Preference scope. That's something to keep in mind too. Try all the different scopes out and figure out what you prefer. I prefer HCOG, which is like a standard red dot, versus the hollow. Some people like the hollow.
Actually ran no scope on the wingman.
Yeah, I mean that's legit too. Some people do that.
I don't like that scope thing on that. Or I get a close range one at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like the red dot, the HCOG one.
Yeah.
Fucking Zach.
And we're just off looking for people already. Like, we found a murder pit in the bunker.
Did we engage someone here?
It's pretty standard. I don't think so in this game.
It was a different game then, yeah.
But basically just checking all the bodies real quick. I wanted to see if there's a gun that I could swap to, because I kind of wanted to switch to... I always want to switch to an R99 and carbine if possible, basically. If I'm actually like playing, if I'm not just like playing to fuck around or whatever. Like, we were trying to win and trying to get as many kills as possible in these games, so I was trying to go for my preferred setup. Here we called balloon, like people coming in on the balloon, and I just put down a portal right away.
Right here, this caustic right in front of me.
Took forever to pull my gun out, but
Oh yeah.
Spitfire just... Here, I'm gonna put this in slow motion so that we don't miss shit. Took forever to pull my gun out though because of the time on the LMG. Here, I whiff a bunch of Peacekeeper shots.
This one was alright. See.
Yeah. You guys just cleaned it up. Or you cleaned that one up though. It's alright though. She downed one, I downed
had
one.
an R99 this whole time.
Yeah, you have one. Here looting, I just see all this stuff that I can pick up, so... I hear you guys shooting again. They're pushing on her. She almost dies here. She goes down, which is unfortunate because we don't have a down at all yet, but you put down a Bangalore ult, which is really solid there. And then my thermites started wrecking them.
Oh, really nice. That's where I failed to res.
Yeah, this exactly. Yep. You thought that they were pushing.
This happening though. Yeah, I didn't see all this happening.
Exactly. You put down smokes though. That's good. And then I think you started resing. I kind of backed off a little bit because I wasn't sure if you're gonna be able to get her up and stuff. But I was just basically holding them, right? So this is really important to do. Just try to hold the team where they are so that while your team is doing something, whether it's getting repositioned, rezzing, whatever. I didn't know this Wraith was here though, so
Oh, that is interesting.
this is a different squad, I'm pretty sure. So, and then
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you could have told me even, hey, I have to shit on a control res or something, because I really thought
Yeah.
that I'd push in. I wasn't sure what's gonna happen.
yeah, so that's communication. Then I need to help be better at that.
Because you had all the overview of the battlefield while I was around the corner.
But this is another squad that pushed in on us, I'm pretty sure. So
It's just a spot down. He's right here.
the Wraith, I got the Wraith really low. She had no armor or anything, so she had to run and jump off the cliff. And then I was trying to ping and help let you guys know where this Bloodhound was going.
That guy I missed and get
But
down. Yeah.
yeah. And then she came in, and she goes for the play in the Bloodhound because she knows that he's the only one left. And which is the right choice, rather than rezzing. Some people would have tried to res me here, and I think that would have been the wrong play.
Oh, you know why I went down here? I actually killed one down guy while this Bloodhound looked at me.
Mhm.
Like the moment I turned to the down guy to finish him off, I see the Bloodhound. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that was a mistake. I should have waited a second and then focus on the Bloodhound. It might have been a bit easier than it
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
That was a mistake.
Makes sense.
Because I saw that I killed the guy, and then immediately I went down because the Bloodhound came. I remember the situation.
So you just got finished off. So now we have to get your banner. We basically finished that fight off, but there was still the Wraith somewhere because we know that that Wraith went down, jumped down the hill for me, right? So, and there's the Wraith, yeah. She's, Alexa called that she was rezzing. I wasn't sure exactly where, so I just started throwing shit in that general vicinity because I knew it was over there. And then, we got the Wraith down.
But then the right side was...
yeah, another one came in. Wait, is that the Wraith?
Yeah, I think that was said. Wait.
Is that a... No, that's the Wraith. So the other one was... The other one was the Bloodhound, I guess, yeah. Also notice how I'm fighting too. I didn't fucking fully heal up because it was really important that I get in on a fight and help her. Sometimes you have to make that call, right? Like, I healed just my shields to make sure that I had shields, but...
Yeah, because without any life, no shields, there's no point.
Yeah.
One shot and you'd go down again.
But some people will sit there and, take the extra 5 seconds to heal full life, which could potentially get your teammates killed. So it's just about weighing the decision in the moment, too. And now, I basically just wanted to... I was kind of running out of ammo and meds and shit, so I was trying to just grab some important things real quick before we go to Resu. But we clean that up then. And
move something I'm not so sure... Sorry, keep going.
No, that's it. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it a good idea that you take this time to loot, or should you just go right away and res someone? That's something I'm not sure about. What's the right call?
I think it depends on the situation. And here, because we just fought 2 teams, and we weren't sure if anyone else was around, I was afraid of getting third party again, right? Like having another squad come in. So I wanted to make sure that I was... Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I was prepared in order to fucking deal with that before I go to res you.
Okay, yeah.
Also, I wanted to try to grab some shit that I could res you with, or like give you when you res, just in case.
Don't have nothing.
And yeah, here, see, she pinged that there's people over there on the left, which is this beacon. I think this beacon over here is where we were thinking about going, one of these two. And so yeah, this process probably did take a little too long. Like we shouldn't have been looting too long, but.
Yeah, that took a bit long. That's a bit too much. But sometimes we check the same boxes over and over again.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I swapped out my weapon too, I was looking for an extended light mag. That's what that was.
Yeah,
because extended light mag is pretty important. Yeah, so we were gonna go to this right beacon, but she saw people over there, and that's why we decided to go over to this beacon and heal you, or to res you. She said they were going left, which means they would be like up in this area somewhere. But we've decided that it would be safer to go to this one. Yeah, and here she said they were closer. So we started fighting them. Put it at half speed again.
That's an old Mirage.
Yeah. Here I have only an R99 and a Peacekeeper, so this positioning for me is actually quite bad. But she just pushed and made them fuck off, essentially. We just pushed them out. Like that damage that I did and that she put into that guy just made them kind of back out. This guy's trying to snipe us with the new Havoc, and he was pretty bad at it, honestly. Like, look, he's missing all these shots. That just went barely over my head. But at this point, I just wanted to res you. And get you back in the game, and then we could go loot. Now, just kind of trying to spot and find them. This guy doesn't hit any shots. It's kind of lucky, to be honest, but
Watch
out for the sniper.
Yeah. I'm bringing
it's
him.
practice more.
yeah, but like, imagine if you're playing against Shroud. Like, I would have been fucking dead a long time ago.
Well, yes, of course.
I'm good.
I think I took your pop
so yeah.
out since I had nothing.
Yeah, that's why using Race Portal to help your teammates get back in to get loot and shit is pretty helpful. We just
I
decided.
went back up there and get my stuff, I think.
Yeah, we decided. I told you just to come up here because there's a shit ton of bodies. Just come back, get loot, so we can go forward. There, I found an extended light mag finally, a blue one.
So you should be able to find
Purple backpack.
I'm just gonna go on top of that.
But yeah, we fought 2 teams here, so we knew there's a ton of loot that you could just grab stuff.
Yeah, I think I tried to grab my stuff I had and some extra. Yeah, that was that my death box? I don't know.
It might have been you. And purple armor too. She was just kind of scouting, just chilling, waiting for you to get back, ready to roll. So I kind of started doing the same thing on a different angle, just kind of holding the angle, because we knew there's people down there, we just didn't know exactly where.
Someone's taking the drop right now.
And if it took me too long.
I spotted
probably did.
I spotted people on the drop, so I pinged it. Yeah, it probably did, honestly, but at the same
It's
time,
gonna get better.
well, yeah, and at the same time, you gotta remember, those were the first fights we had, so you were basically coming off your spawn gear into trying to sift through fucking, like, 8 death boxes worth of loot real quick, right? Like,
Just that one.
Yeah, but
It's
knowing
not-
what to grab or what kind of. I mean, I knew I was gonna come up here, so I could already thought beforehand, hey, what I'm gonna get my old stuff back, or do I want something else, or I don't know.
yeah, well, the
Thought.
biggest thing, I think the biggest thing is deciding what gun you prefer in that situation and finding the
What
stuff,
is available,
finding
I
the stuff for
guess.
it right away. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I think you took my R99. I think
it might have
maybe,
been, it
possibly.
might have been yours. Yeah, I'm not sure.
because I think I was running an R99 and a flatline.
Yeah. All right, and here we spotted one of the last 2 squads. We saw them up there, so we just started pushing. I just kind of told you that we were gonna go,
Yeah, and I think it
and
was.
you were like, "All right, you're good enough at this point." So now at this point, I decided to try to climb up just to get a different angle because I didn't want to all 3 of us push through that, right? So climbed
Where did
up.
I go? I kept going.
You kept pushing the same angle.
That one's
But that was good. This is good. This is good. Just flanking like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think that was their smoke, yeah. So I just sprayed into the smoke, hoping for the best. I didn't see the guy on the right until, like, right as I was at the end of my clip. Then I decided to throw some arc stars. She puts down a lifeline drone in the fight, and then peeks behind the rocks so she can get a little bit of healing. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, very good. Just ult. I'm not sure if it was mine. I don't think it was.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You downed him right as I was about to land that last shot. Motherfucker.
fucking shit.
So I knew there's a guy up here still, but I wanted to pop a shield battery.
Above us.
Oh, she went left, yeah. There's the Wraith.
Yeah.
And then we had the other team come up above us, I think. So she's getting lit up right now, which sucks.
I went up to blank.
Yeah, you went when she started getting lit, you went back to her to help her. And I tried to push this guy to just kill him, like punish him for looking at her for so long. Which
Yeah,
worked out.
It stayed there way too long.
Yeah,
Fighting me actually.
it worked out. And then as I had to reload, unfortunately.
Look at this fighting. I'm just standing right there.
I potatoed so bad.
Yeah, it's because of the.
But
Maybe it was your scope even. If you had no scope, might have been.
no, I should have
Scope.
just hip fired, honestly.
Probably, yeah, probably from that range.
But yeah, I used Wraith ability to get out now, and then can Phoenix kit. I think the other team started shooting at us at this point too, from like the side, because we took cover from the left side and she's looking left. Yeah, she's shooting at them now, so. But yeah, that fight could have been cleaned up quite a bit. I think the positioning and stuff was fine for the most part. You
Yeah,
ended up
that's
out in the
fine.
middle because of the smokes, I think.
Let's see
Because
what time.
you pushed while she was getting fucked, right? To try to pressure her,
Yeah,
get the pressure off
yeah.
her. And then the smokes
Exactly.
disappeared, and then you're just out in the middle of the open, basically. So
Yeah, that might not been a good position. But you kept the other guy under control, so he couldn't kill me. You know,
yeah, exactly.
so that worked out. Even if you potato aim.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, if I hit like a couple more shots, like 2 or 3 shots into that guy out of that R99, he would have died
Faster.
probably. Yeah. So just need to get a little bit more consistent. So I threw arc stars down there. I didn't hit anything with them, but it pressured them enough to make them like
You were all
get
in
stuck.
one position.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I decided to just go put a portal down and just push, right? So
Yeah,
and I literally put it down right on top of them essentially and just push this.
that was really good.
Yeah. He basically just died instantly.
Wow, he just exploded.
Yeah, because we all three just pushed on him together.
And then I went down immediately because I saw this other guy shooting from this
Yeah,
side.
I was trying to find the other guy shooting at me. He's all the way down there on the right. You guys down that guy below
Who did I
us.
shoot at just now? Turn around, they shot at someone.
Yeah, there was a guy down there, so you two just killed him. Easy. Oh, that's a Mirage clone. I got bamboozled super hard right there, but she's already around the flank too.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
and
I see it.
that simple position there was like super big.
Yeah.
But
It's good that you reacted. I went in, you're like, yeah, I don't need to go this way.
yeah. I saw the Mirage outline. It's hard to see on the stream, but I saw the Mirage outline, so I just started spraying. But yeah.
Didn't I steal that from you? Yeah, I did.
But yeah, like this positioning as we go in and whatnot.
Left side, they're pushing left.
Here, I called where they were because we knew. I thought they were going to push. I said they were pushing, so I threw arc stars to prevent the push, and they ended up not doing it. We didn't
We all
know.
grouped up here.
We
but-
didn't know that this third guy was down there. Yeah, but grouping here is okay, I think. It's hard for them to hit us with a grenade from that angle. Yeah,
And we all
and
went,
you called that the guy was lit, too. So, like, the guy below us was the one that you're talking about.
This guy, was he lit though? He was
No,
so
no,
bushy.
not the bloodhound. This
another
guy
guy.
to the left that you just downed. Yeah, he was the one.
Oh, I see.
That's Mirage.
But yeah, her positioning here, she went right, and then I went left because I saw you push through middle, so that we just covered all the angles there. There, you can slightly see the.
Oh my god, I suck. God damn
I
it.
was trying to go punch him.
And she went up and punched him, just cause.
Need anything.
But yeah, one thing too, super important during fights that we need to work on a little bit, as far as callouts goes, is call out the champion name that we hit, and like approximately the damage that we did to them. So like if you see that you did 80 damage to say the Gibraltar or something, right? Versus just saying, well, this guy's lit
Yeah, that's true.
and stuff,
That's true.
right?
I also have the issue that I can't remember the robot guy's name, so robot guy lit.
Yeah, I mean you can call him a fucking robot, whatever.
Yeah, it's Pathfinder.
There's only one
Pathfinder.
robot currently, so yeah, it's
Yeah,
Pathfinder.
Still, I should get used to just calling the actual name. It's better. It's more clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robot guy.
But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like overall in these two games we played pretty well. Like I said, there's a couple things here and there. It's good to look back and see the things that we did fuck up on. And for me, consistency is the biggest thing. I think for the most part, my positioning and awareness and shit was fairly good, but my consistency in aiming is still suspect.
I think it's also positioning is one thing that also applies to this. Like when you're so close, and it's kind of hard to perfectly track someone that's right in front of you with
Yeah.
your ADS. I think that's
That's
just
why-
not optimum range, really. That's the other thing. Optimum range is important. You might even not have bad tracking or aim. It's just that the range is not optimum for the gunner or sight you're using.
Well, and that's why like the Peacekeeper duels. I hate Peacekeeper duels because when you both know you're there and you're trying to aim at each other with a Peacekeeper, you're just dancing back and forth left and right, trying to shoot each other with a Peacekeeper, right? But like
Yeah.
if you engage on people when they're not quite ready for it, they don't have the time to react to be able to start doing that Peacekeeper dance, like the strafing and shit yet.
Yeah.
So like the reason why I started going back here was because when we get into this other fight, here let me go forward a little bit.
Just kidding.
So like once we get up here into this fight, when we engage on this guy, like when I portal down, I think is a perfect example of why I feel being aggressive is so good in this game. because this should happen to me quite a few times too. So I just shield battery, and then I literally call that I'm going, like we're doing it, right? Just fucking portal and go.
Okay. I'm popping a portal and fucking pushing this shit.
You can't hesitate, right?
Right.
So here, this part right here. So this guy has no fucking idea. He's not ready to strafe back and forth yet. That's why I can just like unload
This is perfect.
my clip
But
into
here-
him.
Actually, you went forward there. You might have not even need to do that because he wasn't looking at you. Your range was already perfect, but you moved forward. That screwed up your aim a little bit. Didn't
Yeah.
really matter.
It's, you know what it is? It's because of coming out of the Wraith Walk.
Oh, the momentum.
Just having all that, like, you can't see anyone in that, right?
Oh, so you okay?
Yeah, see, look, I can't see shit. So yeah, I had the momentum here, and then yeah, I moved forward because I
Okay,
thought,
you land. Now this is perfect. Stay like this, but you
yeah,
move forward.
I thought he was gonna
That's-
keep going that way. That's why I was following him for like a second. But like,
you
it's
also
just
could
so
decide
much.
to do ADS or not.
Yeah.
Also, this is a bit of a.
It's just so much information that to take in as you come out of that Wraith Walk, because the whole screen is basically just appearing, right? It's different from what you saw before you went in 2 seconds earlier. So,
Of course.
but yeah, point being, that guy, if he already knew where I was gonna be as I was flanking on him, he would have been able to like start doing the strafing, and you know, he would have been ready to try to dodge shots. But he didn't, so like, it's way easier to hit that, obviously, right? So that's why I feel being aggressive and getting on top of people right away is super important. Because if you're not, or if they're ready for it, if they see you pushing them and whatnot, then you're just kind of, you're at the mercy of having to aim better than them in an unpredictable manner, I guess is the best way to put it, because
Of course, I mean, if someone is looking at you
Yeah.
and shooting him, it's harder to hit than someone that's not aware yet.
yeah, so, but yeah, so, I don't know, first 2 games, pretty solid. The interesting thing to me is we never played with her before until this day, so
No, it's pretty good though.
we worked out. Anything else that we need to go over with these games? I don't like going over wins necessarily because there's not as much to learn.
We can.
I think, but
Can do some more losing games next time.
yeah, and I think I'll take them from this VOD still too, because this was like a tournament, we were trying to play like more optimally, I guess. Like when I'm just playing, I don't always necessarily play like my favorite loadout or something, you know. So
That's right.
so yeah. So tomorrow we'll go over a losing game, maybe 2 losing games. See where we can improve there. But for now, that's all we're gonna do with that.
That works.
All right. Hopping out of here. Peace out.
Peace.